Hey, it's Blake Scarlevi, and I got another release wave feature to show off for you. This one is brand new as of the in the last week, and it's in public preview right now. And it's the ability to create alerts for your resources within the Power Platform. So if you're a Power Platform admin and you have to manage a bunch of different environments, this feature's for you, and it's actually really cool. It's the ability to create like proactive alerts. So if you want to monitor when certain flows are taking too long or they're just failing in certain environments, mainly your production environments, this is the perfect feature for you. Um, and it's ready to, even though it's in preview, it's ready to set up and to try out. And so what we need to do is go to the admin center. So admin.powerplatform.microsoft.com. You do need to be like a tenant admin, and you should see this monitor symbol here on the left. Click that, and now there's this alerts submenu here. Click on that, and then now we can add an alert here. So you want to give it a name. And then right now it's just Power Apps or Power Automate. Um, Power Apps does include Canvas or Model Driven, so you can pick which one of those. And then you have to pick your environment. There's a selection here, which pulls up all your environments. You can pick one. And then depending on what you've selected, so for Canvas apps, we can do the open success rate, the time to interactive, and the time to full load. Um, and so those are some metrics that we can check to see if it's under a certain amount, if it's over a certain amount, or equals a certain amount. And then you can give it a severity for the alert. And then right now you can only do email alerts. I think if you just do none, it just like the alert gets logged in the admin center, but it doesn't send you an email. Um, but if you specify email, you can pick multiple people to put on there. And then let's see, model driven. The only thing right now you can do is app open success rate. And then for Power Automate, we can do desktop or cloud flows, and we can measure success rate or the duration of the flow itself. So I have some of these set up already. So you do have to pick the specific environment. So if you have multiple environments you want to monitor, you have to create an alert for each one. And then the one downside is you can't pick specific flows. So it's or apps. So you have to monitor all of them in that specific environment. So those are some limitations currently. But I'm sure it's only in preview right now, so I'm sure a lot of more features will get added to this. But once you do that, and it seems like it refreshes fairly often. Let's see. If I refresh this, it's about 11:28 right now. So some of these, it still has been almost 30 minutes. So we'll have to check back to see how often it lasts checks here. This one, about 14 minutes ago, it checked, 20 minutes ago, and almost 30 minutes ago here for these alerts. So that's one thing to keep in mind. And then let's see. So I did get an email on one of my failed flows, so I can show you what that looks like. So in my dev environment, I had a flow that failed basically. So it gives you the details. I wish it would show you the names. So that's one other piece of feedback there. So it just gives me the GUIDs of the environment. It does have a section for environment name, but it's not populated. And then how many items caused this to trigger. And then I can click on the link here and it will take me to these triggered alerts. So here it shows me the two or the count of affected resources, and then I can click on this, and it's going to show me the actual flows that are failing. So both of these have 0% success rate, and I think it's basing that off the last 30 days that flow keeps those job runs. And so then I can click on these to open up those flows and see what's going on there. So the one big gotcha that I found out is based on the documentation. Let's see. So you must be using the new Power Platform Admin Center, and alerts can only be placed on a managed environment. So this is a big gotcha, because when you go to add an alert and select an environment, it puts in non-managed environments in here. So that was the first thing I did. I picked my environment, which was not managed, and I was not seeing anything. And I was like, how, this thing doesn't seem like it runs, real time, because I triggered my flow. I made it error a bunch of times and was never getting an alert. So that was a big gotcha. So once I picked a managed environment, like my dev environment here, then I immediately got the alerts. So that's definitely one thing to keep in mind. Microsoft's definitely pushing people towards the managed environments. So this is another feature that for managed environments. So here it is. It's pretty cool right now, but definitely needs a bit more features added to it. There's a lot of limitations, etc. But it's exciting to see what will come from it. So hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.